Hey folks, Larry from Levy Electric. What I'm show you today is we just got done installing a solar shed. It's off grid. Shed's completely off the grid, no trenching, no PVC coming here, no wires. It's strictly on battery powered solar panels. And what this is a Windy Nation system. It's a 200 watt solar panel system. And I just want to take you through it real quick. Very simple system. This is not an Outback system. It's not a very expensive system. It was $2,800 to put in, and it was all custom built by me. And I'll show you the control panel. You can see much in there. But basically, charge controller, your fuse for your inverter, a couple of little fuses for lights that I have in here, a couple bus bars and whatnot, all safety features in there, and the charge controller, 30 amp charge controller that also controls outdoor lights. And I just made a box, put some hinges on it, and using the the GT meter, watt meter there to monitor everything. So a pretty basic system, but very robust, man. Very happy with it. We have 4 6-volt, 232 amp hour batteries, so that gives them a total of 232 amp hours at 50%, which is a good amount of power if you times it by 12. And this is a Windy Nation inverter, 1500 watt. Very nice. It's modified sine wave. But what I like about it, shows you the battery voltage, the AC voltage, and the watts, which is 0 right now. No draw on it. And what we did was we put a plug on it, put a fuse inside here, and ran everything in MC wire. And off of that plug and fuse is a GFI there, and another outlet there. I also have a 12 volt DC muffin fan, or computer fan for ventilation, which this place is sealed up like a brick shit house, so it needs it, man. It's stifling in here. I also got the 10 watt LEDs. There's 3 of them in here. And we have a switch down here that works it. This is 12 volt, by the way. There's the LEDs. 3 of them in here, which is super bright. And then we have 2 more out here. And this is controlled off the charge controller at nighttime. There's one there, and there's one here. And that's the house over there. Very nice home, by the way. All right, nice looking shed. Shut the door here, turn around. It's a very nice looking shed. All right, solars are on the back. You can see them peeking up above the roof there. And again, there are 2 200 watt Windy Nation panels. And what I did was, instead of just strapping them to the roof, I used a uni-rack system. And I used the Z-clips to the uni-rack system. And the uni-rack system is a little better because they actually have the metal flanges that go under the shingles. So it's a better seal for when you penetrate. So just a quick vid. Just wanted to show you that solar off-grid can be done at a cheap price. It doesn't have to be all about Outback and all this crazy components and stuff. It's a general system here. It'll definitely work for him. He's got a snow blower, which is electric start, which you can plug in here and start up in the wintertime. I also put a generator in this home. However, if they run out of fuel, they need a little bit of light, they need a little bit of fridge, they can certainly come out here and plug in. There's plenty of power in these batteries here. Full depletion is 400 amp hours. 50% depletion is 200 amp hours. So he's got enough power here to get by for a little bit anyway. He's thinking about adding 2 more panels. But again, this is a really nice system from Windy Nation. This thing even comes with a remote. Open this remote up, hit it, starts right up, shuts right off. Okay. This is a Vermax. There's the paperwork there. Windy Nation Vermax. Vertimax. 1500 watt modified sine wave. That came with the kit. So thanks, Josh from Windy Nation. I got it for a good price, as usual. Definitely a great kit for the shed. This is the line going out for the lights. Simplicity is great. There's nothing crazy about this, man. But it speaks loudly when it's in time of need. That's for sure. And this little fan here, I can't tell you how good this fan is. It's 6 watts. It's 120 millimeter, which is about 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. And it throws some air. Believe it or not, I was shocked. And what I did was I cut a hole through there, blocked up the other vent, because there's only a vent there and a vent there. And the vents aren't even open. There's only little pinholes in them. So they're kind of like fake vents. And then what I did was, I got a dryer vent